Breaking news on the north side. 2 people have died after a car crashed right into a motel. This all unfolded at the Super 8 Motel on the North Freeway near Ritchie Road. ABC 13 reporter Charlie Edsity is there live this morning. And Charlie, this is so bizarre.
Yeah, bizarre is right, Samika, and we're getting a closer look at the damage that was left at this Super 8 motel when that car slammed right into the wall of the lobby area, the front area of this building. How crazy is this? You can see the car did catch on fire a little bit, and some of the items inside of that lobby are a little melted. And let's get to some video from earlier this morning, some scene video to give you an idea of what things looked like earlier. Now, sadly, the 2 people that were inside the car that crashed into this motel, they did die. The owner of the motel says he was told that by investigators. Now, this crash happened around 2 o'clock this morning, and the car did catch on fire a little bit. The owner says that the building's sprinkler system triggered and put that fire out, thankfully. So the building had minimal fire damage, but his family of 6, they were asleep inside of the building at the time when this happened. Take a listen to him describe the sound that the impact made.
It was like a big thunder. I don't know if it's a thunder, but it's a big noise. Everybody woke up. My kids were sleeping upstairs. Yeah, they're all okay.
Yeah, just an incredibly scary situation. But thankfully, nobody in this man's family was hurt. Nobody inside the motel was hurt. No guests. But we're looking at a portion of a power pole. This power pole, we think the car hit that several hundred feet away and then carried that portion all the way over here before slamming into the wall. And so again, the owner of the motel tells us that 2 people inside of that vehicle did die. And so just not a good situation that happened out here earlier this morning. Charlie Edsity, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.
This morning, deputies believe an 18-year-old driver was drinking, and that's what led up to a crash that badly injured a 7-year-old in the car with him. 2 cars were involved in that crash on Highway 6 at Pavilion Point. Overnight, ABC 13 reporter Jeff Ealing got more details from prosecutors and what action they might take. Jeff?
Good morning to you, Tom. That 18-year-old faces some very serious charges. We're told that the 7-year-old was in the vehicle with that 18-year-old when authorities say the 18-year-old turned into the path of another vehicle. All told, there were 3 people in the car, the 18-year-old, that 7-year-old, and the mother of the 7-year-old. They were all in a Nissan Maxima. They're headed southbound on Highway 6 when apparently the 18-year-old male made a left-hand turn and ran into the back of a Honda Accord going northbound. Now, the 7-year-old apparently was not restrained in the vehicle, suffered a head injury. The child was taken by life flight to a hospital and is now in critical condition. The child's mother, we're told, suffered a broken leg. The 18-year-old driver of that vehicle was not hurt. He allegedly told investigators he had been drinking prior to the crash, and now officials want to know how that 18-year-old got alcohol, and those who served him may face criminal charges as well.
Anyone that facilitated and helped this 18-year-old become intoxicated is going to face additional charges. We are going to charge every single person we can in this chain because this isn't acceptable. This is the kind of thing that I've been talking about and our concern as we started to open up and Memorial Day weekend.
And officials tell us that 18-year-old does face some very serious charges, but people are really paying attention to the condition of that 7-year-old. If that 7-year-old does not survive, then the 18-year-old who was driving the vehicle could be charged with murder. Reporting live, Jeff Ealing, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.
Thank you, Jeff. More breaking news, this time on Houston's South Side. Police officers shot and killed a man they say pointed a gun at officers. It started when 3 officers responded to a call of an armed man who had been drinking and became emotional on Cap Ridge near Macawa. Police say they gave that 38-year-old man commands to drop his weapon, but when he allegedly pointed the gun at those officers or in their direction, 3 officers opened fire. He died there at the scene. Well, this is the 6th deadly shooting involving Houston police since April 21st. Today, a group is planning a news conference outside HPD headquarters. They say they're demanding police release officer body cam video to show what led up to officers shooting and killing all 6 of those suspects.
This morning, a killer is still on the run after a shooting at a Southeast Houston apartment complex. Residents reported hearing gunshots on West Bay Area Boulevard near Heritage Bay late last night and then found a 19-year-old man dead on the sidewalk. Investigators say he didn't live at the complex. They don't even know why he was there. But if you have any information, there is a reward now at Crime Stoppers. It's 222-TIPS. The man accused of shooting another man at a hotel in the Post Oak area, seemingly a random attack, is out of jail this morning. 31-year-old Kevin Wright is charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon for that shooting outside the swanky Post Oak Hotel. Clerks told us overnight that Wright bonded out of jail. Wright shot a man from Louisiana, according to police, after a fight in the hotel lobby yesterday. The victim remains in critical condition.
All right, well, it is Memorial Day, and if you are not grilling out today, you may be able to find Memorial Day deals at restaurants. So Whataburger is offering a buy one, get one free deal for Whataburgers. The offer is available online and expires today. And if you're in the mood for a baby back ribs, Chili's has a half rack on its 3 for $10 menu. That also expires today. Meanwhile, you can find a discount at Academy Sports and Outdoor stores. If you work in healthcare and maybe you're a first responder or a member of the military, you can receive a 10% discount in-store and online. The company says that this is a way of saying thank you to all of our healthcare workers. Today is the final day for that discount as well.
All right. Let's check with Alita on this forecast. Boy, this could be a busy week weather-wise.
Very busy week. The first round of storms to start off the week has moved through, so you'll notice the rain chances slowly start to drop by the evening hours, and then we ramp them back up again later on tonight as our next wave of moisture blows through. But here is that disturbance that's been cut off from the main flow. We'll continue to see this area of low pressure in the upper levels send these disturbances in our direction. Here's a look at future track that shifts eastward into Louisiana. The most of it. We may see another wave of moisture here right around the lunchtime hour, and that quickly races off toward the east. So south of I-10, you may be dealing with more of a 60% chance of showers and storms west of that I-45 area, the Gulf Freeway. And then look what happens by Tuesday morning. This time tomorrow morning, we could be dealing with another widespread rain event with some strong thunderstorms. So we'll have to monitor that situation. And during the next 7 days, the computer model is still calling for anywhere between 1 to 2 inches of rain, so certainly not looking at some widespread flooding issues, but perhaps a few areas that could be dealing with some minor street flooding. That flood risk, excessive rainfall risk, takes us into Tuesday, and then slowly but surely by Wednesday, it diminishes as that next wave of moisture pushes into Louisiana. Now, you'll notice we haven't dropped the rain chances completely for Wednesday and Thursday, but they are low enough where we're not dealing with widespread heavy rain, just some widely scattered showers and thunderstorms.
All right, that's all the time we have. We hope you have a great Monday.
And happy Memorial Day to you, and thank you to all of our veterans out there for your service.